Hi guys, welcome back to Let's Play Wasteland 2. We are in the Wrecking Crew Stronghold. We're ready to head back to Ranger Citadel. Let's make a quick stop right here.
Charlie 1 to Citadel base.
Damn good to hear your voice, Charlie 1. What's your status?
No one dead, amazingly enough. Meth heads couldn't shoot for shit. But I got 3 wounded, 1 critical. Heading for Red Leg, gonna see their doc.
10-4, Charlie 1. Call at location and stay safe.
Roger, Citadel base. Charlie 1 out.
And I think we can actually talk to this guy.
Charlie 1 to Citadel base.
Go ahead, Charlie 1. You make Red Leg?
Roger, Citadel base. But, Doyle didn't make it. He bled out.
10-4, Charlie 1. Bring him home. I'll let his people know.
Copy, Citadel base. On our way.
This guy, he was busy removing graffiti when we tried to talk to him in the beginning. And right now we get more options. Ranger is covered in piercings, tattoos and scars, but doesn't seem much older than a kid. He's still scrubbing graffiti off the wall. You ain't found anything I could make use of for my art projects, have you? And we actually did. We did find some spray paint in a toaster at Egg Center, I think it was. Can I have it? Sure, here you go. You're the best. See you later. And we got a skill book as a reward. Kumite, a history. An in-depth tome describing the many storied bouts of the Kumite martial arts tournament. +1 brawling. So not that useful in this squad, but if you have brawling in your team, definitely want that. Good to see you, recruits. General informed me that you've completed your mission in Egg Center. You now have full Ranger privileges. Sounds good to me. Please come inside. And here we are. Captain Hunter. Team Echo, isn't it? Nice to put a face to a name. I'm Captain Hunter, Team Delta. And your team doesn't look like the other teams we've met. That's because we are different from the other teams. Special ops. Aren't all Ranger operations special? What makes yours different? Well, let's just say we're the Ranger team that Vargas calls when other Ranger teams get out of line. Alright, so the Ranger Police. See you later. Be seeing you, chum.
Hey, Woodson. What do you hear?
Watson right there. We got Scorpia, Barry Jackson and Vargas. It's kind of an echo here. We can probably avoid that by sending in Angela and switching to Hannibal later.
Welcome back to Ranger Citadel, recruits.
Right, that's Vargas. Hannibal can take over.
So you saved Ag Center at the expense of High Pool. A tough decision, and I know it must weigh heavily on your minds. But a choice had to be made, and once you chose Ag Center, you did all you could to save it and its people. I'm particularly pleased that you went out of your way to help Matt Forrestal. He was a great ranger, and remains a credit to our organization now that he's left. Also, let me personally thank you for finding Ace's killer, whatever it was. I'm sorry your initiation into the Rangers has been such a trial by fire, but you've proven yourself tough under pressure, and in my eyes, that makes you fit to be a Ranger. You have earned the name. Welcome aboard, Rangers. Now,
All right.
Any questions?
Great. So, about Ace's killer, you think it was more than just a robot?
I don't know. Ace fought plenty of robots in his time, and they never gave him any trouble. So I'm wondering if this was something new, something worse. And if it is, we better find out. Listen, if you brought that thing back with you, or even just a part of it, show it to Mercaptain over in the armory, like I said. She might be able to ID it.
Right, and I think we are still carrying the robotic leg, so we can give that to Mercaptain later.
And here, take this with you when you bring something to Mercaptain. It's a requisition form for some of Mercaptain's top-shelf gear.
Excellent.
Finding Ace's killer, you deserve it.
Anything else you can tell me about Ace?
Ace and I went way back to the prison days. We fought Finster and the base Cochise robot army together. We rebuilt the Citadel from scratch. That I sent him on the mission which got him killed hangs heavy on my heart, and Angie's never gonna forgive me.
You know Angie well?
Well enough not to talk behind her back when she's standing right in front of me.
Literally?
Hey, Angie, how you holding up?
Better now, General. I'm only crying 8 hours out of every day now, instead of 16.
Ain't no shame in grieving, Angie. No shame at all.
So, what's the deal with Irwin John Finster?
Craziest jackalope we ever faced. Might have been human once. Might have been sane, too. But when we met him, he was a crazy android bent on wiping out the human race and replacing us all with mutants. Got his head in our museum if you want to take a look.
Right, we might take a look later. What happened with base Cochise?
Place was nearly the death of us. Hell, it was nearly the death of the whole human race. Damned malevolent mainframe churning out an endless army of robots. If we hadn't stopped it, well, I hate to think.
Who is Ethel Mercaptain?
One of the brightest minds in the Citadel. She's really helped us get our weapons and armor up to scratch, and she's always coming up with new and better stuff. Worth a visit just to see what she's got cooking.
Who is Wade Woodson?
Woodson's that man right over there, my radio wingman. The man who keeps me on the air. If you want to know more about the repeater units, or how to use your radio, see him.
Alright, in the office, I guess. Anything to say about the prison?
Our old stomping grounds, since right after the apocalypse. We moved out of there about 15 years ago when we took over this place. Wasn't a bad place, but the Citadel is more defensible. The Red Scorpions have moved into the prison since then. Nasty bunch from all accounts.
What do you think of the Red Scorpions? Well, not much, apparently.
They call themselves the Red Scorpion Militia now, and lately they've been filling the airwaves with a lot of trash about how they're the real law and order around here. Just another raider gang, if you ask me. I don't give them the time of day.
Right. Any advice for us now that we are officially Rangers?
You are our next generation recruits, and I want you to make us proud. Remember that every action you take reflects directly upon the Desert Rangers as a whole. We've worked hard to gain the trust of the people of Arizona, and to have them accept our authority. Keep that in mind every time you draw your weapon or make a promise. The lives of other Rangers and the rule of law depend on your wisdom, honor, and forbearance.
Thanks for letting us into the Citadel.
It is your home now, recruits. A place to rest and resupply between missions. A place to learn and to share your knowledge with others. But it's more than that. Despite its tarnished history, the Citadel is a force for good, a shining beacon of justice in a dark land, a bulwark against barbarism in a world of lawlessness and brutality. Indeed, it is the furrowed field out of which the seeds of order will grow into a new and better civilization. Hey, forgive me. Get carried away sometimes, but I do believe we are making a difference despite my shortcomings, and that our flame must not be allowed to be snuffed out. That's why we need young, motivated recruits like yourselves.
Shortcoming, sir? Surely not.
I've been too cautious, recruits. Since we took this place over 15 years ago, I focused too much on keeping the peace in areas we know, and not enough on outside threats. I wanted to rebuild, get our numbers up, but all I've really been doing is letting the world pass us by. Well, that's gotta change, and the change starts with you. You are going to find out where this threat is coming from.
Alright. And the Citadel is apparently a place to learn.
We have a library here, where we compile maps and information about the region to help us with our work. If you want to know about any old tech or ancient knowledge, go talk to old Flintlock there. If you've got map questions, see Gilbert. He's our cartographer.
Who is Flintlock?
Flintlock was old when I was your age. Now he's ancient. Knows more about the history of the Desert Rangers than any man alive, and he'll tell you so himself.
And Gilbert?
Gilbert was another one of my squad. We called him Thrasher back in the day. A good man to have in a tight spot. Past his fighting days now, though. Took a wound during the Battle of Base Cochise and never fully recovered. Now, he's our cartographer, and damn good at it. You'll find him in the museum with Flintlock.
Right. Talk to them later, I guess. Where can we resupply?
You'll want to talk to our quartermaster, Sergeant Melson, about that. He'll provide you with all the weapons, armor, and gear you need to carry out your duties in the Wastelands. You may also want to talk to Ethel Mercaptain or TNT-10 if you need something special.
So first stop, probably Melson. What can you tell us about him?
Melson's all right. A bit young, a bit rowdy, a bit gung-ho. But the Rangers need that now. We need new blood, like yourselves.
And TNT-10?
Our munitions expert. Crazy bastard is gonna blow us all up one day. Does good work, though. In the field, his ordnance is highly reliable. It's just his workshop that scares the bejesus out of me.
Right, so a demolitions expert. Definitely want to talk to him. We found a page from Ace's logbook.
Did you? Excellent work. Let me have a look. Not much here, is there? Let me see. Fell in with a snake-squeezing cellar. Okay. Getting that feeling of being followed. Damn, tells a sad story, doesn't it? Guess what came out of the dark was that damn killer robot. Well, looks like your best lead is to find this snake-squeezing salesman, whoever he is. Mentions Rail Nomad here, so have a look there, if you haven't already. Maybe this fella knows something more, like where the rest of the logbook is.
Yeah, we kinda learned this already from talking to Skinner in the Mushroom Caves. I'll see you later, Vargas.
Make us proud, recruits.
Hey, General. How's the leg?
Fine, Angie. Hope you're feeling better.
It comes and goes, Snake. You know.
Yeah, I do.
Melson right there, let's talk to him first. The quartermaster. This is a stark functional room. Smells of gun oil and leather. And standing at the counter, a beefy young sergeant. A Sergeant Melson. He has the build and hearty confidence of a born jock. They haven't even assigned you your bunks yet, and already the old man sent you off on a couple of do-or-die missions. Well, that's the way it goes in the Desert Rangers these days, I'm sorry to say. So we better get you kitted out ASAP. You ready to equip yourselves, or do you have some questions? Right, we can trade here. Is there anything we can help you with? No, I'm good. Well, actually, there's one thing, now that I think about it. And now that those rangers are getting active again, we're starting to use a lot more ammo, and I'm running low. To make more, I need as much brass, lead and steel as I can get my hands on, so if you acquire any broken weapon parts, bring them back to me, and I'll buy them at a premium. I like raw materials, but seeing as how the only metal we get is from our weekly level up deliveries, broken down parts of old weapons will work, and we got a bunch of those. So let's trade. First sell the junk. Check what else we can sell. The SEP gloves. One of the army issue backpacks. Broken weapon parts. Yeah, let's keep the gorilla outfit, I suppose. That gives us a tidy sum. Let's check the upgrades. Sniper rifle, shotgun, another sniper rifle. Right, M16. Let's maybe first get an M16 for Hannibal. Check out the sniper rifle. More damage, more range, more armor penetration. Let's get that. Let's... I think we also want to buy the shoddy radiation suits. It is a quest item. Not sure if you need the quest first, or if you can just buy this item and be done with it. Right, let's get that. And check rows. Right, this is a definite upgrade, but very expensive. This is not better. What about a BA? Also an upgrade. Cannot afford it right now. Thanks for bringing in the weapon parts. Keep bringing me what you find and I'll keep paying extra. Excellent, Melson. We will be back.
Hey, Melson. How are the guns?
Alright. Get that to BA. Can take care of the mods. Maybe check the skill points. We can maybe increase weaponsmithing before we start working on the weapons. Get the sturdy mag. I think we'll just want to sell this instead of stripping it for parts. Another sturdy mag recovered. Can we recover this? Underbarrel flashlight, we can. Excellent. Install the flashlight on the M16. Sturdy mag on the M16. There you go, Hannibal. There's your upgrade. And it's sturdy mag on the bullpup. So no chance to jam. Just keep the M40 maybe for the increased range if we need it. Sell these two items. Then we may be able to afford the crowbar. Do some more trading. Sell this and this. And let's maybe get the crowbar. Anything else we want? Yeah, we cannot afford anything else by the looks of it. Anything else we want to sell? I think we're done shopping. Good choices, recruits. But you're not ready to head back out just yet. When you're done here, go to the mess hall. Fill up your canteens. We got the cleanest water in the territory and it's free. Clean water is hard to come by out there, so you gotta be prepared. Right, thanks for the tip, Melson. Unequip these. Can we get a mod from these? Well, maybe. Not right now though. Yeah, sell the broken weapon parts. And that gives us enough to buy a bulletproof vest. And now we are done shopping. BA can equip the bulletproof vest. Armor 3, very good. We also bought the shoddy radiation suits. I don't think this shows up in the avatar. But we can see it here, I think. Yes, radiation resistance 2. Very good. So now we need to talk to TNT 10. What's her name? She can take a look at the robotic leg. Merc Captain. And the other guys in here, we'll do that in the next episode though. For now, I'll make a cut here. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one.